Sean B. Stoller, I'm in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? You know, I've been waiting a few days, man. Been waiting a few days to see what's going on with Megan Thee Stallion. Trying to figure out when Megan Thee Stallion gonna drop that new heat, huh? We about to get into it, man. Shout out to all my subscribers. Anybody new to my channel, it's your first time watching this channel. Just know I am Sean B. Stoller. All I bring to you was nothing but good game. Come on now, let's get into it though. But this is the aftershock, right? This is the aftershock of the Bigfoot. I know y'all seen that thumbnail. You feel me? And you know what though? I said what I said about Nicki Minaj and Bigfoot, right? A lot of people agree with me. The beat wasn't so, it was so. She had a couple of good jabs, but overall, it was mid, very mid. But one thing I'm gonna give Nicki Minaj, I said it on my last live, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna give Nicki this. At least she put out a full diss record. You feel me? It wasn't like jabs, 1-2 jabs. Nah, she went all the way in. So I got to give it up to Nicki Minaj for on that aspect. That regardless if I like the Bigfoot record or not, at least she went in and she handled her business. You feel me? I really feel like that was a warm up to see what what Megan Thee Stallion is going to do. But when did that Megan Thee Stallion his song come out? Hold up, let me check something. Let's see when that came out, because I was just looking at something online. That came out on January. It was put on Apple, on iTunes. January 25th is when the Megan Thee Stallion Hiss record came out. And it came out on January 25th. So today is the first, almost the 2nd of February. And we haven't heard any response, right? We ain't heard no response, but we have heard about that Megan is looking to go on tour. That's what I've been hearing. And of course, Nicki Minaj is definitely, she about to start her tour, and she coming out to the Bay on March 1st. I'm gonna be at that show, man. You know what I mean? I already got tickets, so I'm gonna be at the Nicki Minaj show for sure. I'm gonna be there, man. But you know what though? I just feel like this, right? If I don't think Megan Thee Stallion is going to drop another record, though. At least not dissing. I would say she's not going to drop another song dissing Nicki Minaj. I don't think Megan Thee Stallion is going to drop another record, man. I don't know if it's her her handlers, the record label, Rock Nation, whoever she signed to. You feel me? I think that they got the buzz that they was looking for, and I believe Nicki Minaj, she kind of knew that, because she said that. I was watching a clip that she had spoke on it, I believe on X, and she was saying that she giving her that look that she never had, where people was really going to look at her body, her body of work that she put out in a major way. And look at me, this is my second video, and I'm still talking about Megan Thee Stallion. So I feel like with that Hiss record that Megan put out and whoever her people was, I think that they definitely got the notifications out there for people to recognize, what she has going on a bigger scale. So I personally don't believe Megan is going to drop another record, at least not dissing Nicki Minaj, because they already got the publicity that they were looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the biggest look, outside of the Tory Lane situation. I hate to bring it up, but I mean, let's keep it 1,000, right? Outside of the Tory Lane situation and the shooting and everything, this the biggest, you know what I'm saying, promotion that Megan has gotten. You feel me? So if this was the play that Megan Thee Stallion and her people was planning on getting, they got what they were looking for. They got the attention. They got people talking about her. So I think that they pretty much done. Now on a hip hop level, that's why for me, even though I don't like the Bigfoot record that much, just for, Nicki Minaj and the type of caliber artist she is. You feel me? The queen that she is. You feel me? For her to be on the top of the map. You feel me? When it comes to the females who can really gas on the mic and really do her 1-2. You feel me? For her to be at the level she is, and she had to reach down and really, let me step on Bigfoot real quick. So just from a rap hip hop, standpoint, I gotta give it to Nikki. Rather Nikki drop another diss record, or not at Megan Thee Stallion, I gotta give this round to Nicki Minaj. You feel me? And that's why I say I personally don't think Megan Thee Stallion is going to drop a diss record, a complete diss record at Nicki Minaj, because she got the exposure that she was looking for. You feel me? She got everything she needed to get that extra boost, for people to recognize that she got something going on. Because let's be honest, the Cobra record that Megan put out, I mean, it was okay, but was it a hit? No. The Hiss record that's out right now, I don't even know if it's in the top 20, top 10. I don't know. But we know what Nicki Minaj have done with it. You know what I'm saying? And from my understanding, that was kind of like a freestyle record, the Bigfoot record. So for it to be, you know, hitting the charts, you see what type of artist that Nicki Minaj is, So with Megan Thee Stallion, like I said, with the two records she put out, the Cobra and this Hiss record, yeah, get a quick buzz, but it quickly fizzle out. So by her throwing them shots at Nicki Minaj and Nicki bit it, you feel me? And said, hey man, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the industry, shady, corporations and individuals that's, you feel me, coming at her, trying to, block her shine. I just feel like when it come to Megan Thee Stallion, her people got what they were looking for. You feel me? So I don't think Megan is going to drop nothing else, man. Because I think I will say this: if Megan drops something, I can see Nicki Minaj really going in. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that next record, if she comes out with a diss record, Nicki Minaj wise, if she come out with another record, you feel me? I think that next record is going to be hot, sizzling hot. You know what I mean? That thing will get to melting before you even start streaming it. You know what I mean? It's just going to be like, oh my goodness, man, this thing is, she might have a back to back in her. I don't know. I think Drake spoiled us, man. So, Drake spoiled us with that back to back, man. You got a hit. It's a hit when people still remember quotables. You know what I'm saying? And that back to back came out how many years ago? Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers, huh? Yeah, I mean, come on, man. And most people, when I did a little research, that's what people always talk about is that back to back record, man. You know what I'm saying? When did that come out? Hold up, let me check. Let me check something here real quick. When did that back to back come out? Right back. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Okay, hold on. I'm checking real quick. When did this record come out? Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, this came out in July 31st, 2015. Oh my goodness. This came out in 2015, July 31st. That's over. So for that back to back record to come out 2015 and for people to still, compare, okay, if Nikki got a back to back in her and that came out, over what? Sheesh. 15, 20 of what? 9 years, almost 10 years ago? Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, that's just, That's some heat for you right there. So I think Nikki definitely got one in there for sure. You feel me? She got one in there. So just hold up real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go check on my kid real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, I said check on my little one. You know, daddy duties don't stop, man. But we still kicking it though, huh? But we going back to back, huh? But anyway, the thing of it is, right? That Drake record came out in 2015, almost 10 years later, man. And we still talking about it. Hold on, let me switch that back. Okay, there we go. You know what I'm saying? So that just tell you what how much of an impact that record really had. You know what I'm saying? That record had a major impact that Drake put out. So that's why a lot of people be like, man, does she got a back to back in her? I'm like, absolutely. I believe Nikki does. I mean, I only can give her that credit. You feel me? I have to give her that much credit for the fact that look at the body of work she's been putting out all this time. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you got to give her that respect. You know what I mean? You have to give her the fact that she have showed her track record shows that she's good money, that that she come through when she says she does. Unlike Megan Thee Stallion, I mean, to me, I mean, the Hot Girl song was cool, but what really has she put out since then that you can really like gravitate to? You know what I mean? So I just feel like that's why a lot of people are going with Nikki, or at least giving Nikki the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because her track record shows that she has the capability. You feel me? You know? And that's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing when you can really get people attention and they give you the benefit of the doubt. And that's one thing I don't like about when people say when it comes to Nicki Minaj, they want to say she a bully, or why is she coming at Megan Thee Stallion? And I feel like you got to remember this is still a sport, man. You know what I'm saying? This is hip hop music. This is the foundation of rap, and you know what I'm saying. This is what it was. How it was built up. How individuals in the park or wherever they was at freestyling and kicking their rhymes and I'm the best. I'm the best. You just got to respect it. That's part of the art. You know what I mean? And that's why I always talk about the music standpoint. I'm not here talking about getting physical or hoping anybody get hurt in the process, some type of, physical altercation. Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. But that word jabbing, you know what I mean? The word, you know what I'm saying? Wordsmith and, kicking those lyrical miracles, you know what I mean? I'm down for that. I mean, I don't care for battle rap. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't like battle rap, but I do like artists who can really rap, put it over dope beats, and make me feel what you kicking. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like. But anyway, I think Megan is done. She's trying to, she's gonna try to. The next step for Megan is they're gonna be continuously trying to roll out to her album. You know what I'm saying? Her tour. We'll see how it go. You know, I want to know how many people going to Megan tour. How many people going to Nicki Minaj tour? I would like to know. Folks, leave me a comment if you going to any one of those concerts. You feel me? I'm just curious to know. Because I already said I got my tickets, man. She coming out to Oakland. She's gonna be at the old Warrior Stadium on March 1st. Excuse me. Yeah, March 1st. Yeah, March 1st. She's gonna be out here at the Oakland Arena. So I'm gonna definitely be at that show. If you subscribe to my channel, you're gonna be able to get access, to some videos I'm gonna put out. So you definitely want to subscribe to my channel or check back with me periodically around that time because I'm gonna have some shorts. I'm gonna show y'all throughout my day getting prepped for the show. You feel me? What I'm rocking. I might put on pink. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. I'm be rocking something though. You feel me? But I'm gonna be at that show when it come out here to Oakland, just to let y'all know. You feel me? So yeah, you know, and it's like you just got to remember this, right? I just when it comes to the rap battles, especially with the ladies, you feel me? Because they hot right now. The ladies is on fire right now. I got to give it to them. I just hope that I really would like to see if excuse me, if Megan is going to come back with something. But I personally feel like she's not dropping nothing. Her next single gonna be probably something real radio friendly. Trying to get that tour cracking off. So that's what her and her people is going to be focusing on. Her handlers, you know what I'm saying? But Nikki, she geared up, getting ready for the tour. So just another notch under her belt. You feel me? That's what it's starting to look like. Because to me, the only person that actually put out a diss record was Nicki Minaj. That's the only one. Everybody else, I mean, excuse me, the other artist, which is Megan, she put out the hits record, but she just threw a couple of bars at her. It wasn't an actual diss song. It was just a diss, a couple of lines in there. You know what I'm saying? But that was just enough to get Nicki like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of these corporations. I'm tired of all these folks. You know what I'm saying? Coming at her or trying to stop her shine. And so she had to unleash, the Roman. You know what I mean? And that brings me to another point I want to discuss was talking about, you have to be aware of those individuals. You know what I mean? You really have to be aware of those individuals, like, your friends, your loved ones, close associates. You really have to pay attention to the people around you. Because just like with this Nicki Minaj situation, from my understanding, the information that was given to me is that when Nicki looked out for Megan Thee Stallion with the Hot Girl Summer remix, from my understanding, it wasn't a lot of money involved. She just did that for the fact that, I'm pretty sure she thought she was some type of friend to her, right? Nicki Minaj is what I'm saying about Megan Thee Stallion. At that point in time, when Nicki did Hot Girl Summer, I know they was on IG Live and chopping it up and all these different conversations they were having. I'm pretty sure Nicki thought that this woman was some type of friend to her. You feel me? And look how things turn so fast. You feel me? You see how things, switch up so quickly. Because when did the Hot Girl Summer remix come up? Hold up. Let me see. I'm researching everything. Hold up. Let's see. When did this come out? Hot Girl Summer remix. Okay, here we go. August 9th, 2019. Wow. So 19, that's over 4 years ago. Yep. Almost 4 years ago, they did the remix featuring Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla Sign. So when Nicki did that remix for her back in 2019, I'm pretty sure she thought that Megan Thee Stallion was a at least a good acquaintance. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat of a good friend. I'm pretty sure she was assuming that, right? And look how that panned out for her. You feel me? Look how that panned out for her after she did all that for that, for that woman, right? And so that's why I say, you have to be aware of those individuals, because it's like a lot of people look at like, oh, when somebody doing something bad to you, a lot of people think it's a complete stranger. No, it's not. Because if you, like I said, you mentioned Nicki Minaj, and when she first linked up with Megan Thee Stallion with the Hot Girl Summer, I'm pretty sure she did not predict that this was going to turn out the way it is in 2024. So you have to be aware of those individuals, man. You know what I mean? Or you have to treat them accordingly. That's what I always talk about, having an understanding of yourself and knowing how to treat people according to the relationship that you want to have with them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times it's not a complete stranger that puts you in danger. It's your close loved ones, huh? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that know, your normal routine of how you do things. Because let's be honest, if it was somebody that was an enemy to you, or somebody you don't rock with like that, or y'all not really, y'all don't really talk outside of, like, let's say, work base. They're not going to know certain things about you. Because why would you be that free to open up yourself to somebody that you feel like is not worth you giving them that type of information or time, or giving them that type of access to you? You feel me? So that's why I say you have to be aware of those individuals, because one thing you'll find out once you start getting some money in life, man, once you start making money in real life, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no monopoly money. You feel me? I'm not talking about Starbucks money. You feel me? You go to Starbucks and you earn some extra points. Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real hard cash. You feel me? When you start making money in life, that's when you start seeing people making changes around you. Because a lot of people feel like once you start being super successful, people try to say that you change. But in my opinion, the way I look at it, a lot of times you don't change. The people around you idea of you change. The people around you idea of you change once you start being successful. Once you start, putting yourself in a certain position. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. You know? And so that's the thing. That's the thing that that really trips me out, Hold on. There we go. My mic was tripping. I don't know my camera. Okay, there we go. You know? So that's the thing, right? It's not you. It's usually the people that, think that you change because how you do things today. You know what I mean? It's how you move, like your ideas on how you see yourself, has elevated. It doesn't mean that you changed, you just elevated to another level in life. And some people look at that and get mad at you because they see themselves in you, but they see the part that they couldn't be in you. Meaning, when you made it to in life, they probably was trying to get to that level. When you made it at in life, they failed multiple times to get close to the level to where you at. And because you made it, you figured it out, you put yourself in position even though you might be there for your loved ones, your friends, or whoever this is, right? It's still not enough. So that's why I say you have to be aware of those individuals around you. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't want to see you do well because they not happy with themselves. They not happy with their position in life. They not happy to see you happy because they not happy, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, really understand what I'm saying to you because I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you, some of these people around you, I'm be honest with you, it's not looking out for your best interests. They're really not. You know what I mean? And once you become super successful or you start, maneuvering through life and you starting to figure things out for yourself, some people get real insecure of your success because it makes them look they feel like it makes them look less than, but it's not that you putting them down. It's not that you don't want them around. It's just that, you know, you figured out things and you elevated. And some people you can even teach them the game and they still don't have it. Unfortunately, they still can't get that same understanding enough to, make it work for them. And that's where the hatred kicks in. You know what I'm saying? You know? It's kind of like that. What was that movie? Baby Boy. You just a baby boy. You not the real McCoy. If you remember in Baby Boy, just for the cast to see that movie, Tyrese was in it. I forgot the other guy that was in it. Last name Good. Can't remember his name. But anyway, the key to it was the Tyrese character in Baby Boy. At one point, he started figuring out he was good at selling clothes, selling women clothes to be Pacific. And he was trying to put his partner on, but his partner didn't have the same type of finesse. He didn't have that same type of, smoothness to do it the way that Tyrese was doing it in the Baby Boy movie. So that's my point. I'm just trying to have you get an understanding that sometimes even the people around you try to put them in position and it just doesn't work out for them. That brings me back to the Megan Thee Stallion thing. When Nicki Minaj did Hot Girl Summer remix and Megan started getting that extra look because Nicki was on the record, what did she do with that new notoriety? What did she do with that new exposure? What did Megan Thee Stallion do to help boost her career after she did Hot Girl Summer? I'll wait. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. See, a lot of people don't like having that type of conversation, but that's that's the real life situation of it. You know, that's the reality of it. Is that like the old saying is, you can take them to the water, but you cannot make them drink. You feel me? You can take them to the water, but you cannot make them drink. And that's a very true statement. You know, very true. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? As you watch this channel, I appreciate you. Hit that like button. I show your appreciation. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, right? A lot of people will get, they'll get frustrated with you for something that you're able to do that they cannot do. You know what I mean? And it's just a sad situation. You know? And it's like you have to be aware of those individuals. You know what I'm saying? You have to be aware of those individuals because When you also look at, even if we take it to the Megan Thee Stallion situation, right? With the thing that happened with her between her and Tory Lanez, you know, regardless how they left the Kardashians' house, regardless of all that. Like at this point, that part doesn't even matter because it's all about how you control yourself and how you handle yourself in difficult situations. And when I think about, what happened to Megan Thee Stallion and with the Tory Lane situation and him being convicted, right? Now, some people feel like, yeah, he may not have done it. It could have been the Megan best friend, Chelsea, which could be true, right? I'm not even going to try to discredit that. I'm not going to say it's not a possibility. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to the Tory Lane situation and Megan Thee Stallion, that's why I say you have to be aware of those individuals as well. Because from my understanding, Megan was completely drunk. Kelsey got drunk. Tory Lanez, that he was drunk as well. But it doesn't excuse what happened to Megan Thee Stallion. Now, whether Tory Lanez really shot her or if Kelsey did, at this point, it doesn't matter. I know they're trying to fight and say, from what I'm hearing is that there's some other footage to show Kelsey that has it's allegedly, is the one that had the gun or whatever. But my whole thing is this, right? See, I was talking about this so many videos ago, and I'm gonna say it again, right? The thing with me is this fake street code. You know what I'm saying? Because if Tory Lanez didn't want to say nothing because he didn't want to be a snitch, well, then if that's true, then you have to accept the time that you were given. You feel me? See, this is why I don't believe into that street politics, street code, street honor, because there is none. Whatever that was in the 90s, the 80s, and so on, all that old school shit, man, none of that shit matter no more, man. You feel me? Only to a collective few. Let's be honest, right? So if Tory Lanez was trying to uphold a certain type of street code or street etiquette, and if that's the case, homeboy, you need to do the time. There's no need for you to try to come out now and say, oh man, we got footage to show who actually shot the gun. Well, if you had that information, why wouldn't you present it at that time in court? You feel me? Why would you try to hold on to that? If it was any slight of possibility, you may go to jail for up to 10 years, right? Why wouldn't you want to pull out all the stops to make sure you do not get convicted for it? So it looks to me, and I'm pretty sure any judge or anybody that's willing to look at the documents, they may be looking at it good little side-eyed, or, for the fact that why you didn't come out with this information before? And if so, if you had it all this time, why wasn't it presented to the court? So, I have heard some people said that they compressed it and didn't want it to get out. But I'm like, man, what kind of lawyer? I would have definitely tried to have my lawyer fight as much as they can to put that in there to reassure that I know that I have a high chance of me not being convicted. But I just personally feel like it all go back to a fake street code. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want to be labeled a snitch. Oh, I don't want to be labeled this. Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, look what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be labeled a snitch. Okay, I'll give you that. Well, guess what? Because you don't want to speak on it, because you don't want to talk about it, here's the time that you're going to get. And you got to be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and accept that. This is your new life right now. You feel me? Like that's the thing that kills me with all this, street conversations and street this. I'm this, I'm from this block, I represent this, I represent. Okay, that's cool. Well, when them, those people come down and give you this hard time, accept that. Don't come back 2 years, a year later, saying, "Oh no, here's a videotape showing something different." So okay, now you ready to snitch? You know what I'm saying? So when I think of Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, and her friend Kelsey, if it is true and he have all this evidence, this new evidence, and now you want to come out with it, what happened to it when you were, dealing with it the first time around? You know what I mean? So, and then also, what does that says? What does that say for your street code? You know what I'm saying? Because if you had this information, you don't want to come out with it. You don't want to be labeled a snitch. But now, since you sitting up in there washing your drawers in the toilet, now you like, man, I ain't trying to sit up in here and wash my drawers in the toilet no more, man. I, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no grown man sitting next to me while I'm sitting on the toilet doing a number two. You don't want to do that, right? So now you're tired of that. So now you're ready to snitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, man, miss me with any street conversations, bro. Because all these dudes that claim to be the hardest, the toughest, the roughest, toughest, you know what I'm saying? The real goony goons and all this, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. I ain't hearing that. I stand in front of you as a man, not no street, nothing. As a real man. That's what I stand on. That's it. I ain't claiming no block, no nothing. Yeah, I'm from the Bay Area, but I don't claim nothing. I claim myself and my family and what I stand for, but I don't claim nobody street corner, stop sign, front porch, none of that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like I respect that more than anybody representing any type of street code. Because at the end of the day, that street code ain't gonna matter. Because all y'all gonna snitch at the end of the day. That's how it works, right? All gonna be standing up there talking about yes, ma'am, yes, sir. You straighten your pants up. You know what I'm saying? Wear a button up. You was gangster in the street. You know, all you was wearing was, you know what I mean, white tees and you know what I mean, pants sagging and all this and that. But soon as you get in that, when you get in that jail cell and they telling you got trying to beat the case or beat the charges, now you want to put on a button up. You want to show you a cut your face, you a clean face. You know what I'm saying? But just a couple of months ago, you was thuggish ruggish to the bone. You feel me? You know what I mean? You thuggish ruggish, got your dreads, you ready to get busy. But now you want to be square, dude. Now you want to be square, dude. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. So when I think of Tory Lanez, that's what I think about, man. If you were so gun ho want to prove your innocence today, where was all this information when your first go round when you were in court? Because in my opinion, what I think Tory was doing, he was trying to uphold the street code. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be labeled a snitch. I ain't gonna say nothing. You know, I should be cool. And you see how that worked out for you. Now you ready to sing like a bird now. Give up any and every information. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear nothing about no street code around me, bro. I don't want to hear none of that. Because I want to hear about a real individual in real life. That's what I want to hear. Not no damn street code, bro. It don't make sense. And a lot of you, 99% of y'all ain't going to stand on it anyway. So why even represent it? You feel me? And that's why I say beware of those individuals. You feel me? Be aware of these individuals around you that be extra hot headed. You know what I mean? Hella extra, extra. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these folks, man, they ain't what they talking about. Man, they ain't finna bust it. They ain't finna bust their guns. They ain't finna do none of that. Oh, they act hard when they're around a whole bunch of group of people. When they by themselves, do they have that same energy? I'll wait. You know? So be aware of those individuals that be around you, say they down for you. Those are ones you need to watch out for the most. Especially the ones that be like, man, I ride for you. I do this, I do that. Yeah, okay. They ain't finna do nothing, bro. They're gonna try to find a way to get whatever you have that's beneficial for them. That's what they're gonna try to work on getting. You know what I'm saying? They ain't finna ride nothing, man. You know what I mean? So beware of those individuals, man or woman. It doesn't matter. You know, doesn't matter. And like I was saying earlier, when it comes to Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, right? When Nicki did that Hot Girl Summer, right? I know she couldn't imagine this day being what it is today. The status of her friendship. And that's why I say you got to be careful, man, who you choose to be around, who you choose to, allow them to have a certain type of access to you. It's very important for you to make sure you protect yourself at all times because you never know what people be into and you never know how certain people really feel about you. You know what I mean? So just wanted to come on here and just kick a little bit, just kick it a little bit with y'all tonight. But it's a trip, right? Because some people really be kind of like trying to manipulate a situation, right? Some people will be like, whatever you want to do, let's do it. Uh, I'm down with you. Whatever you say, let's make that happen, right? You have some people that will literally will roll with you or rock with you until you no longer beneficial for them. You know what I mean? And then that's when they true colors come out. Because I always say this, right? When you're dealing with people, right? I don't care who they are. So you know what I'm saying? Even with some family members. When y'all having a good time, everything is cool. You know what I mean? Everything is cool when y'all, kicking it, partying, going out to the club or whatever you into, right? The nightlife, whatever. Whenever you doing that thing that other people like to do, that's usually you have the most friends, you have the most people around you. But the real life kick in is when you no longer able to do those things or not as much, or you have a change of heart, you want to do things differently. That's when you find out who your true friends are. That's when you find out who's really down for you when you no longer doing the things that everybody like to do. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when some people will be like, especially don't let it be over money, where you become more successful in life. Maybe you got, you opened up a business for yourself or you got extra bonuses, because of how you work. You have access to different type of resources than, a lot of other people. That's when, to me, that's where you could see a lot of people true colors because if you're a person like me, if somebody I know, we could be working at the same exact job, right? And if you get recognized before I do, I'm not going to be mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be more of the type of, okay, oh, you just got the bonus? Okay. I know I'm going to get mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm the next one up. That's how I think, right? But some people will look at it like, man, why you get the bonus? I put in the same amount of hours that you did. Why are you the only one getting the bonus? You know what I'm saying? And to me, you got to watch out for that because that's when the jealousy kick in. You know, that's when somebody feel like you trying to be extra bougie or you too good to hang around them. You have to be really aware of that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always talk about, not everybody with you can go. Not everybody is there for the long haul. Some people are just there for you for seasons, for moments. You know what I mean? So you just got to be aware of that, you know? And it's like, even for myself, right? Even for myself, I've been in so many situations where, I put myself in a certain position in life, financially, and I try to help certain people around me. But after a while, I keep helping you, and you not trying to figure it out. You just waiting for me to help you out. Then that makes me feel some type of way because it's like, man, I'm trying to help you get into a better position so you can stand on your own feet. You know what I mean? I don't want you to have to keep coming back to me like you my little kid or something. No, that's not what this is. And some people don't like that, you know? So you have to be aware of those individuals. You feel me? Hit that like button as you come on in. My name is Sean B. Stoll. If you're not familiar with me, hit that like button. That's all I ask of thee. You know what I'm saying? And if you like what I'm kicking, you can put something in the super chat, super thanks, you know, how you support the channel. But at least, please hit the like button. That's all I ask. You know? But yeah, you got to be aware of those individuals because some of these people, like I said, they just coming around you because they see something that's beneficial for them. You know what I'm saying? So don't never forget that. And as you get more successful, this conversation I'm having now, you will remember. You know what I'm saying? I would hope you remember. And just know that not everybody is cheering for you. Everybody can be clapping for you, but that don't mean they clapping for you to be in a good position. You know what I'm saying? They could be clapping to know that, oh, okay, I'm one step closer to finessing you. You know what I mean? I'm one step closer to getting over on you. You know what I mean? So beware of those individuals. You know? Because not everybody is looking out for you. Not everybody is playing fair. And not everybody care about you. Uh-huh. So you got to remember that. And just know this, right? I'm about to shut this down in a little bit. But just remember this, right? If you don't remember anything, remember this. Some people around you will help you. Some people around you will help you because they really care for you. Some people around you will help you only because they see something beneficial from you. And some people will help you only for them to turn around and ask you for a favor. You feel me? you know? I mean, that's just how the life goes, man. So I want to thank y'all for watching this live tonight. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to chop it up, get into a few more topics, and try to have a little bit more fun tomorrow night. So please come back tomorrow. Was it Friday night? Between 9:30 and 10, I usually go live. So 10 p.m., 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m., somewhere around there, I usually go live. So thank you for watching this live tonight. And remember that you got the sauce. You feel me? It's all about you and what you stand for and what you're willing to accept. I'm Sean B. Stoll. Until next time.